This is the end!
What up, everybody? This is your boy DJ Mixmaster, and welcome back to Soul Calibur 3. So, last video we ended up doing the Tale of Souls for Talum, and we're gonna move on to another one of my favorites, Xianghua. So, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Leaving the injured Keelig in Edgemaster's care, Xianghua returned to her home country of Ming. After returning to her country, Xianghua placed herself under the tutelage of an old general, per Edgemaster's suggestion. There, Xianghua devoted herself to her training with the sole desire of growing stronger. Her skills increased visibly, but she could not clear away the shadow of uneasiness from her heart. However, one day she began to train her mind. Her heart would be as water, letting everything pass through without breaking. After several months, feeling that her heart was now ready, she politely thanked her teachers and once again set on a journey. When she meet Keelig, she would say proudly, "Sorry to keep you waiting. I finally caught up to you." Woo! Oh man, woo, that was close, but I did get through it. So, episode 1, at the Egyptian temple. Even alone, there must be things she could do. Pursuing the cursed sword by herself, Xianghua continued her journey west. Soul Edge was rampaging across Europe. She had also met the man Keelig had fought in that land. She was certain she was heading in the right direction. Eventually, she arrived in Egypt. She had heard that a temple had been destroyed by sword. Could the destruction have been wrought by Soul Edge?
What awaits him in the end is a test of his true strength.
Are you ready for this?
Alright, I'm getting pumped up!
Versus Young Sung, fight!
Woo! Okay.
You win!
I told you I won't hold back!
The young man with whom they had crossed swords was apparently not the one who had destroyed the temple. He had most likely come to investigate it, just as she had. Questioning people afterwards, she learned that the one who had destroyed the temple was a man in azure armor. She was now certain that the Azure Knight, against whom she had faced off in the past, was still causing calamity, Soul Edge in hand. She tried to identify where the man had gone, but she found no definite answer. So we're going to go ahead and question, or continue questioning people in this land for now. Continuing to question people in Europe, she heard a rumor that someone resembling the Azure Knight had left for the north. Had he returned to Europe? Xianghua too crossed the sea and entered Greece. Unfortunately, rumors of the Azure Knight were not to be found in this land, but it was said that there was a temple here honoring the ancient god of the forge. Even Soul Edge was still a sword. Thinking she might find something, Xianghua decided to visit the temple.
A light of hope for the future shines in her eyes.
Okay, I have to do this. Let's go! I'm ready to fight you.
Versus Sophitia. Fight!
It's over! Right down!
You win!
You must cut your own path through fate!
Woo! Xianghua defeated the swordswoman, who was probably the temple's guardian, but the old gods told her nothing, and she gained nothing in Greece. As she continued her journey in search of the Azure Knight, who was thought to have returned to Europe, a man appeared who claimed to know the location of the knight. Xianghua headed to the location he had instructed, but something about it bothered her. Things seemed to be going too smoothly.
I cannot allow anyone who knows about the sword to live. It's time for you to die. You're quicker than I thought. I was wrong about you.
Well, this is certainly a welcome. Now it's my turn!
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
Playtime! Playtime!
Psychic Jet!
You win!
And that's the end of that!
Cool, there we go. Facing the man who had attacked Kilik previously, Xianghua's heart wavered. The sword? Then you are connected with the cursed sword, aren't you? I place my curse upon you, one who once wielded the spirit sword. Without answering her question, the man disappeared as if melting away. He even knew about her mother's sword that had defeated the incarnation of Soul Edge. We have to search for this man. Xianghua dashed out of the clock tower, seeking the man with the scythe, but his presence had already vanished. However, his clothes and manner made him stand out. If she searched for information about him, she might find some clues. Still, just how much did he know? That one question troubled her. As much as it's troubling us, we need to focus on the Azure Knight, so we're going to focus on gathering information about Nightmare. Pursuing rumors of the Azure Knight, Xianghua learned that even now, the Knight was committing slaughter. She had to stop him as soon as possible. However, one day the rumors suddenly stopped, but Xianghua did not give up. She finally succeeded in locating a man said to be gathering information about Nightmare, but now his mansion was on fire. Xianghua dove into the flames.
Two heroes finally meet under the star of destiny.
My resolve cannot be swayed.
Versus Revenant. Fight!
Woo!
You win!
I know I can do this. I won't give up.
Xianghua felt like she was being watched. We're gonna go ahead and hurry on ahead. What she had faced off against amongst the flames had been a lifeless skeletal puppet. Someone must have sent it to erase records of Nightmare. She had defeated her foe, but in the end had gained nothing. Undaunted, she resumed her slow, steady gathering of information. Her hard work seemed to bear fruit a short time later when she heard rumors of a young man seeking Soul Edge, just as she was. In this way, Xianghua was reunited with Kilik. Kilik had been gathering information on his own as well. They shared what they knew with each other and formulated a plan as to what to do next. Afterwards, they heard rumors of a city that had been transformed by evil energy and would soon come under attack from a nearby army. Xianghua and Kilik knew the city. It was the city where he had lost to the man with the scythe.
How foolish of you to anger me. Welcome. Let us celebrate your demise. You'd better make this worth my while. Versus Raphael. Fight! Feel this! Ring out! You win!
You really did this to yourself.
Woo-wee! Xianghua and Kilik defeated the man who was steeped with evil energy, likely the influence of Soul Edge. However, they didn't find any signs of Soul Edge itself. They continued to purify the land even after the battle and discovered a stone that was said to have once weakened evil in this land. It was the fragment of Dvapada Yuga that Kilik had lost here before. Using the reaction of the fragment of Dvapada Yuga, Xianghua and Kilik determined the flow of evil energy and headed east in the direction indicated by the reaction. Along the way, Kilik noted that this was in the direction of the Lingshengsu temple, and it was in fact the temple itself to which they were being led. Entering the temple, Kilik was shocked by the atmosphere and began to run. He saw the stone monument lying on the ground, split into two separate pieces, and the evil energy it had sealed was gushing out. As the two of them stood in shock, someone attacked.
Her quest to save her brethren drives her onward.
You're going to regret this. I will never lose.
Versus Song Mina. Fight!
Go! Go!
Okay! You'll stop that!
Knockout.
Woo!
You win.
Did I zing ya?
The girl explained that she had sensed the evil energy remaining in Kilik and had mistaken him for an enemy. Upon learning that the pair were on a journey to destroy the cursed sword, the girl offered them information and an apology. It seemed that she too desired to fight the cursed sword. According to what she said, there was a rumor of a man in the west who boasted he would destroy Soul Edge. Well, if he could destroy it. They quickly discovered the location of the warrior. However, the man in question was said to have been holed up inside the ruins of a giant labyrinth for some time. Many people had been lost in the labyrinth, and the local people tried to stop Kilik and Xianghua from entering for their own sakes. The spiritual energy seeping from the labyrinth was powerful. It was no wonder the natives feared it. The pair lit their torches and stepped inside.
The evil sword's existence, as well as his own, hangs in the balance.
I'm sorry, but I won't give in!
Sink unto oblivion!
Versus Cervantes. Fight!
There's another! There! Are you satisfied now?
The man had been enshrouded in fearsome evil energy. Upon examining the sword the man had held, Xianghua and Kilik gasped. It radiated the same energy as the cursed sword. They waited for Kilik to recover from purifying the sword to begin to walk again. However, their food was running low, and they were worn out. Judging from the airflow, there was an exit nearby. We're going to proceed further in. As they proceeded further in, the air grew thicker. For a while now, they had been feeling as if there were someone following them, and that feeling made them all the more nervous. A few moments later, they sensed their pursuers intent to kill.
Entrust your noble soul in your
Alright, so
sword.
who is it?
I guess I'll fight ya!
I believe this is Li Long? I think that's his name? I can't remember.
There's another! One down!
Woo!
You win.
Never will I hesitate again!
Perhaps concluding that he could not win, the man disappeared into the darkness. His timing was perfect, and Xianghua and Kilik were unable to follow him. He might be a master of stealth techniques. Silence once again enveloped the two of them. Just how deep was this labyrinth? It was no longer even certain whether they were still heading towards the center, but there was nothing to do now but to continue forward. Suddenly, Xianghua sensed a fierce battle lust from deep within the darkness. Greasy sweat poured from all of her pores, and a chill went down her spine. Kilik surely felt it as well, for he seemed slightly nervous. It was as if the darkness was trying to swallow them whole. Approach it, let's do it.
I don't know who you are, but I suggest you stay away for your own good.
Come and get some!
So, you're getting in my way? You'd better be prepared for the consequences.
Versus Olkadan. Fight!
Using Maxi, huh? Okay.
This is one down!
You win!
Oh man, this is amazing. It had been a fantastic victory. After hearing from the man all he knew, Kilik and Xianghua put this land behind them and once again pursued Soul Edge and Nightmare. Successfully picking up Nightmare's trail, they arrived at a cathedral in a remote area and were stunned by what they saw. Scattered in front of the entrance were the remains of Azure armor. Who had defeated Nightmare?
I'm impressed that you made it this far. Not bad at all. My dream is about to be realized. You, however, are not worthy of witnessing this glorious moment. Leave this place at once.
Versus Zasalamel. Fight!
How about this? This is one down!
Oh my god, this is amazing!
Okay, one down!
Impressive. I did not expect such power. But I did not come all this way just to die here.
It's so powerful! I have to stop this thing!
Versus Night Terror. Fight!
Oh man, this is freaking amazing! I have only gotten to Night Terror with using Siegfried, so this is a first for me. Oh my god! That's now 2!
I'm gonna try one more time!
Yes! Woohoo!
Don't worry. I know you can do it.
Wait! Let me do this.
Xianghua!
Hey, Keelik. Where do you want to go next?
Let's see. Well, I was thinking about heading back to my master.
Traveling together isn't bad either, don't you think?
Yeah, especially since you're such a good sparring partner.
There's someone I'm interested in.
Oh.
Keelik? Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, you're hopeless.
Sorry to keep you. Shall we get going? Xianghua? Are you asleep?
Just kidding! I'm not gonna give up on you that easily.
Alright, y'all. So, that was Xianghua's Tale of Soul. And with that, I believe this is a good place to take a break. Next video, we'll move on to our next character. So, like and comment on the video. Subscribe for more gameplay. And with that, see ya. Peace.